everyone, welcome to the start of a new reading vlog. As you can hear, I've timed this perfectly well because my dad has started mowing the lawn. I actually got ready to film a book haul. I have an abnormal amount of books to haul because Whitney and I have been shopping lately, but I have to wait for my dad to finish mowing before I can actually film that. So this is awkward. Also, I don't know if my family really knows about my channel, so like I don't want to be like standing in front of the window and being like, hi. So we're gonna talk in this secret little corner. I think this will fare quite nicely. But hello and welcome to the start of another vlog. I'm so sorry about the mowing. I promise it'll stop soon. It is Saturday, November 5th at 1:54 in the afternoon, and I was supposed to start this vlog yesterday and I didn't. Living with my parents makes it kind of weird for me to start vlogging because, like I said, I don't know if they know that I vlog and stuff, and it just feels kind of weird. So it's a matter of me figuring out that. But today's gonna be a really chill day. I don't have a lot going on other than filming this video, this haul that I need to get taken care of. So I'm gonna keep reading. The previous reading vlog I left off finishing Season of Love by Helena Greer. I did end up giving that 5 stars, and literally like as I was finishing that book, an arc became available. So that's what I'm reading right now. I'm reading Emily Henry Happy Place, or Happy Place by Emily Henry. I was gonna say Emily Henry's Happy Place, which I guess works, but it sounds a little weird. So Happy Place by Emily Henry is what I've started. And it's really good so far. I've quoted, or like I've highlighted so many things. Granted, this is like an arc, so it's not final, but I've highlighted a lot of things that I want to like highlight once I get my finished copy. But I do have a gripe with this book, and that is because it's being traditionally published again, but it's being published in a hardcover, and I love a hardcover except for romance. I think romance is like a paperback genre with like a few exceptions, like fantastical romances like the From Blood and Ash series or ACOTAR. Like I can see those being hardcover, but like we're talking like contemporary fiction or contemporary romances, I love in paperback. And I have Book Lovers, People We Meet on Vacation, and Beach Read all as paperbacks. And they're coming out with this one in hardcover, and they're not coming out with like a paperback version initially, I don't think. I think they're doing that like traditional publishing method of hardcover, and then they wait a year and then they do paperback, which is fine. Usually I'm cool with hardcovers, but I'm not gonna be cool with a hardcover this time. So I'm gonna have to wait a while. So I'm really glad that I get to read it, and I don't have to stress about borrowing it from my library or getting the ebook from my library or the physical copy or the audiobook. Like it's just gonna be so nice. So that's what I've been reading this week, and I think I'm about halfway through it, and I'm really enjoying it so far. My two friends, Emily and Sonia, have also started reading it. I don't think they're as far along as I am, but I started it a few days before they did, so we'll probably all finish around the same time because I take forever to read physically. So anyways, I think my dad has moved, so I'm gonna go ahead and film this book haul really quick, and then we'll figure out reading plans and stuff. Hello. So I've since filmed my book haul and laid down in bed for an okay amount of time, and I haven't done any reading. But I realized when I was putting my books from my haul away that I have some stuff from the library that I never showed you. So I'm gonna show you. Theo's up on his tree and he's like, what is she doing? So first up, How to Fake It in Hollywood by Ava Wilder. Yes. My friend Sonia really liked this one, I think. So I picked this one up. It's a contemporary romance. I think it has famous people in it, which is kind of a red flag, but we're gonna give it a shot. Then I have The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. I think this is like a guy asked 2 women to Valentine's Day or something. Oh, they've been stood up on the same day on Valentine's Day. They've been stood up by him. Where was he, and will they untangle the truth before they all get their hearts broken? It's just the cover is so cute. So there's that. Next up I have Bridgerton, The Duke and I by Julia Quinn. I'm really excited about this one because I loved Bridgerton, the show, and Whitney and I have decided we're gonna read this together. I think she's starting it like today, which means I have to finish my books pretty quick, and I'm gonna read this physically and on audio. So I'll probably get through it a little bit quicker than she will, just because of my audiobooking speed and things like that. She's starting it probably today. I probably won't start it till tomorrow, but my goal is to start it this weekend, so we'll see. But I'm excited about it. Then I have You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. This came out like right before or right during the pandemic, like really hitting like in March. And I remember it being at North Texas Teen Book Festival as an ARC, and I was like, I wasn't sure what it was about. I think it's a sapphic YA romance, but I'm really excited about it. Okay, yeah, so it's about two girls in high school who are both running for prom queen, and she's trying to like win so she can take the scholarship to get into her dream school. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't think I've read any sapphic YA before. I could be lying to you, but I've heard really great things about this, and I have heard of another book, the Sun one by Leah Johnson. I'll Give You the Sun, I think is what it's called. So this one looked good. Then I have Kingsbane by Claire Legrand. This is the second book in like, what is it called? What is the Imperium trilogy? The first is called Fury Born. I read Fury Born, I want to say back in like April or May, and I really liked part of it. The ending was really good, but establishing the world was really confusing, and I feel like it's been so long that I feel like I should go back and read that. But this is one that Whitney and Bonnie both loved, and so I'll probably just get them both on FaceTime and be like, give me a synopsis of the first book so I know where I'm picking up with this one. Or I might read a spoilery review or something just to get caught back up. This was one of my 12 and 12 that I was supposed to do this year. I haven't read a single one, so I should probably pick this up soon. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I think this is an adult fantasy. I don't think I've read an adult fantasy yet. I could be lying to you, but I'm excited to give it a shot. I know nothing of what it's about, so I'll be going in fairly blind, but that's always exciting. So those are the books I have out from the library right now, but I'm not going to read any of them in this vlog, I don't think. Except maybe Bridgerton. I might read Bridgerton in this vlog. But I just realized I had them and I didn't show them to you. And it's always fun to like show library picks on a vlog. Back to reading. Let me update you on Happy Place. So regarding Happy Place by Emily Henry, I'm 56% of the way through, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I haven't read anything since I last talked to you about it, so I don't know if I told you how far along I was in it before, but I'm really enjoying it. My goal is to finish it by tomorrow, like sometime during the day tomorrow. I really want to sit outside and read it tonight because it's nice and cool out, and then maybe pick up Bridgerton. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make some progress on that. I'm gonna sit in bed, maybe light a candle or something because it's cool out, and just enjoy the book. I might open the window to get some fresh air too. It's gonna be a great day. So I was gonna update my vlog like 10 minutes ago because I was like, oh, the sun's setting, it's getting dark out. I should probably update, you know, for the night. 10 minutes later at 6:54, it's basically dark outside. Theo's in the window. So that'll be fun. Daylight savings starts this weekend, but I'm 72% of the way through this book and I'm loving it. There has not been a single moment where I'm like, I don't like this. It's an easy 5 stars so far. And I don't think there's gonna be a third act breakup. So, I'm excited. Anyways, I'm gonna keep reading. My goal is to finish this tonight or early tomorrow. And then I'm gonna go hang out with Whitney tomorrow. So, expect a little more tomfoolery tomorrow. But, I just can't wait to finish this. Hello, happy Sunday. I just got to Whitney's for hanging out today, and I just wanted to film a little like update before I went in about reading. I finished Happy Place by Emily Henry last night, and I'm not sure I ever told you guys what it is about. So it follows our main character Harriet, who is in a residency program to be a surgeon, and she has just ended her engagement recently to her ex-fiance named Quinn. Harriet has this friend group and they go to Vermont or Maine. I can't remember which it is. But they go to this beach mansion basically owned by one of her friend's parents. So Sabrina's dad owns it. There's a great friend group in this book. So you've got Sabrina, Parth, Cleo, and Kimmy, Wynn, and Harriet. And they have notoriously always gone to this beach house every summer. Even though they're all adults and doing their own thing, they come to this beach house, except this time Harriet is like, Wynn's not coming, and she's gonna break the news that they ended their engagement to this friend group. And then she gets there, and Wynn's there. And so it's a matter of her kind of dealing with the breakup that never really came to a conclusion for either of them, and kind of working through that while also being kind of stuck in this house and sharing a room with him and all of these fun things. And it's kind of them working through their relationship and things like that. And it has similar notes to Book Lovers, which is Emily Henry's latest release, if you've read that, in the sense that it's not a super like lighthearted, fluffy romance. I don't think Emily Henry writes fluffy romances. Her books are typically like romantic, hard-hitting fiction kind of vibes, and this one definitely fit within that. That is something I really love, and so if that's not up your alley, like, I wouldn't recommend this, but it is so up my alley. And they deal with a lot of like growth as adults now. It's like their transition from being teenagers and always being together, or young adults in college, and then transitioning into the adult world where they've all moved and done their own thing, and their growth as individuals, but also maintaining this friend group, and then all of these different traumas that they've dealt with. Like Harriet's parents always fled from fights rather than kind of addressed them and dealt with the confrontation. And that's caused her issues too, because she just has a tendency, you know, it's fight or flight. She's picking flight every time. And that causes issues within her friend group and her relationship with Wynn. And it's just, it's so beautifully written. Hi, Whitney. Vlogging. She saw me out there. So, yeah, it's just, it's really good. Highly recommend. I really enjoyed it. There was not a single moment in that book where I was like, this could be better. This isn't like the entire time I was like, this is a 5-star book. This is a 5-star book. And it just kept getting better, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It comes out in April of 2023, so sorry to hype it up too soon. If you can get your hands on an arc of it, do it. I loved it. It was so good. I highly recommend. So now Whitney and I are buddy reading Bridgerton. I started the audiobook on my way over here. She got 2 chapters in last night, so I read 2 chapters, or I listened to 2 chapters in the car on the way over here, and we're gonna listen to it on the way back. And I might start another physical read, like another arc or something on my Kindle. I brought my Kindle just in case, so that's what we're doing. But now I'm gonna go inside because Whitney opened the door and saw me just sitting here vlogging, and it was a little awkward. So I'm gonna go in, and she's probably gonna make fun of me for that. Okay, bye. Whitney's vlog now. She says, do you want to vlog? And then she turns on the camera. I just said Whitney's vlog now. Not the Republican artwork behind me. That's Republican? I don't know. One of them's the White House. It's not that one. Hey everyone! It's Sunday at 5 p.m. Shelby didn't vlog all day. That's a lie. I vlogged when I got here. Oh, it's crazy. We went to a party today, so we got some chili. I got some chili. She didn't partake. Queso. Pet some horses. That's about it. I will be taking away my spotlight because I'm going to give you a reading update for me. You're like, so about me. I told them we're buddy reading Bridgerton and that we're gonna start chapter 2 in the car on the way home. Although we're getting dinner at Spring Creek Barbecue, and I'm so excited about my turkey sandwich. So yes, I started Bridgerton last night. I am a whopping 32 pages into this. Really fun to read out loud because I'll be like, "What's the ballroom? She could see him looking this way and that, and she shrank further into the shadows." Like, very dramatic. I'm anticipating I'll like this as much as the show, which is like, Are you kidding? I love the show. You don't like the show? I like the show, but not for these. You liked the second season better? I haven't seen the second. Oh, I was throbbing at that season. Sorry, Mom. She didn't know I vlogged.
So far this is like the same, except it's like, and Simon had white skin and blue eyes. I'm like, no. That's crazy.
When they said that, I fully pictured him with like bright blue eyes.
Like the Miley Cyrus meme, like. So far pretty true to the show, but I am 1 chapter in. We're gonna audio this on the way to dinner, which will be fun. Maybe it won't be. We'll find out!
It'll be so fun.
In addition to this, I'm also reading a book on the side, Don't Tell Shelby. But all y'all are obsessed with this book, so I should talk. I don't know who you are, but hi, I'm sure you like this book if you're in this audience. I'm reading Neon Gods by Katee Robert, which is about like Greek god. It's like a Hades. I want to say it's a Hades and Persephone retelling, but it's literally just Hades and Persephone, but in a world where they're like humans, which to me really cheapens it. I wish it was just a retelling and it was like normal people, because they act and behave, that's the same thing, like normal people, but they're like, but I'm Hades. It's like, you literally said the corniest thing I've ever read in a book, and you're supposed to be like this immortal Greek god, but you're 36. Okay.
Oh, we found out how old he was?
Yeah, 36.
Okay.
He's like, oh wait, 37, because he's like, I took this whatever position this is over at 17 and it's been 20 years since my parents died. I'm like, first of all, stop trauma dumping. And you're reading the 4th one, so this goes nicely into your update.
Oh yeah, okay. So I started the 4th one in the series, Radiant Sin. This comes out in 2023, so I started the arc of it. And I'm literally only a chapter in. It's about Apollo and Cassandra.
Claire?
I hope there's no incest.
Probably is.
It's about Apollo and Cassandra, and I'm literally only a chapter in. And I feel like every single book is blurbed by Entertainment Weekly, and it just says unspeakably hot. Would you say that Neon Gods is unspeakably hot?
I was just talking about this in the car. When I consider something spicy, it has to be length and description of scenes, as well as frequency of scenes.
Sorry, you said length.
If you ain't packing, no. So like the description factor, I feel like is lacking right now, but it could just be like I've only gotten to the first couple scenes, and I'm on book 1. But so far I'm like, it's okay. Like it's a 3-star for me, which isn't saying a lot because every book this year has been 3 stars except for the stud the Stud Whatever series by Tessa Dare.
Oh,
so good. 5 stars. I cried. They hugged and I cried. I'm so touch deprived. If anyone wants to hug me or touch me, my address is
So yeah, that's what we're doing, and then we're gonna go to dinner at Spring Creek, and then I don't know what we're gonna do after that. Oh yeah,
I finished this book. I don't think they even knew I was reading this one.
No.
Hello. Thank you. This is a mystery book by Christina Leno. I read it because I like her writing, and I read Summer of Salt by her, which you have not read and you need to because it's so good. Didn't love this one. 3 stars, as we all could have expected, but it was fun. I would have read this in October had I known the climax of this book takes place on Halloween, so it would have been a good Halloween read. But I know everyone has like 50 books to read on Halloween? On Harryween? So maybe this one's like, actually don't read it on Halloween, there's better books.
I'm at Whitney's! It's like, she's going to open soaps that she bought today. We went to a Cowboys Avon party and she bought some soaps. So we're gonna smell the soaps.
This is really the content we're going for?
Yeah. This is original creamy body wash. Skin so soft.
Oh, Gordon's like, not washing.
Yeah, it just kind of smells like,
oh, this is...
it smells like the butters or whatever. The creams.
Okay, that's the original scent.
Okay, this is the original.
It's
Skin
the same
so
thing,
soft.
but stronger.
Same thing, but a body wash.
You are not putting this in the vlog.
I am. I need content somehow. I didn't start vlogging until late yesterday.
Well, I can talk for 30 minutes.
Oh, I don't like that. That smells like grass.
That's crazy. I'm gonna be smelling like grass. And then I got Japanese cherry blossom. Oh, it's just
You
cherry
would put this
blossom.
in your vlog. You'd be like, I'm gonna smell these soaps I just bought.
My new boundaries, then I wouldn't put it in the vlog.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. This is Blushing Charm, but with an E because we're fancy. Smells like Mima.
Good old Mimo.
Good old Mima. And this is, oh, this was my favorite. This was Juicy Succulents.
It's so good. I see.
Juicy Succulents.
I'm sorry. Now.
Oh, this one is good. It does smell like pomegranates. I would have bought all these. Tell him I'm coming back. Gordo! This is the cat content you missed from Whitney's channel. What you missed on Glee is that Whitney has 3 cats, but her apartment thinks she has 2.
But if you're from my apartment.
Yeah, if you're from her apartment, the black one, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm babysitting.
Anyways, we didn't listen to Bridgerton in the car, but now we're gonna read. Are we gonna read now? Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Are you on chapter 2?
Yeah.
Oh my god, reading person. We have to find the best aesthetic ambiance.
I posted one on my Twitter, the Bridgerton ambiance.
I found another one in my
She
blueprint.
found another. This is my book sleeve that I'm currently using. This is from Fandom Sleeves. It's Mickey and Minnie Traveling the World. I bought this forever ago. I'm sure it's not available on their shop anymore. But Fandom Sleeves is one of my favorite shameless promo. Hello, good morning, and happy Monday. I am so tired today. I slept fine, but when I woke up this morning to my cat, screaming for food, I was like, oh, I'll worry about it in a little bit, and then I'll just go back to sleep when the alarm goes off. I'll worry about it when the alarm goes off, and then I'll go back to sleep. And I was like, wait, I can't do that. Today's Monday. So if that tells you how today is gonna go, we'll see. I don't have a lot to do at work straight off the bat. I kind of know what I have getting into it because I kind of create a running to-do list at work. And today I just have to cut a sample for somebody, which is gonna be really easy. So I'll do that first thing when I get there. And other than that, I don't have a lot to do. So I will probably continue on with Bridgerton. I'm listening to it on audio primarily, but I do have the physical book with me. I'm on chapter 4. I'm listening to the audiobook on my way there this morning, which is why I'm filming this now, because once I get going, I won't want to stop it. So I'm on chapter 4 right now, not super far into it, but enjoying it nonetheless. I will say, the character's demeanor in this show, or in this book, is very different than the show. I think Daphne's just, I don't know, I try and picture Daphne from the show. What's her name? Phoebe Denver. I try and picture her in my head when I'm listening to this. Now, granted, I'm not typically a visual reader. I know that's kind of weird. I don't picture scenes or characters in my head, but when I've seen them in a movie or something, then I can. I don't know. But I'm trying to picture her in the book setting and what's going on in the book. And I just can't. And I think it's just because obviously for the show they've adapted the plot points to be more interesting for the screen, which makes sense. And this one, Nigel's pursuing her from the jump. She's been out in the world, in the marriage market per se, for 2 years. And just all these things make it mildly different. Simon, I try and picture the same, but it's interesting kind of getting his thoughts at the beginning as well, because that he's always thought her attractive, but he's I just want to kiss her and blah blah blah, and she's so gorgeous and whatever, and it's weird hearing that or reading that at the start, because in the show, you're used to him kind of being a jerk. And so it's just so interesting to get that different perspective. Really all I have going on today, I don't know what my updating is gonna be like, and I don't know when I'm gonna finish this vlog. I might finish it today, I might finish it tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided, but it's not gonna go past Tuesday because I don't really have that much to add. I guess it kind of depends on how much Bridgerton progress I make, because like if I get halfway through it or nearly finish it today and I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, then I might as well continue the vlog. But you don't care because you're just gonna see what happens if you stay tuned for it. So I don't know why I'm even like contemplating my filming schedule on the vlog, but I am. Hi, good morning. Thank you so much, you too. Hate this tripod thing. It like wiggles around. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I decided I was gonna continue the vlog just for like today. It's currently like what, 7 a.m. I'm on my way to work. I wanted to update you on Bridgerton. I'm sorry that like my updates typically on the weekdays are in the car. I really don't film at work and I don't really film at home. So that leaves my commute to and from work as like my typical filming spot where I can kind of talk to you freely. That's why I kind of stopped doing weekly reading vlogs, is because most of it's just in my car. I do a lot of my audiobook listening at work. So now that that's out of the way, I wanted to let you know that I am halfway through Bridgerton. I'm on chapter 13, so I guess it's a little over halfway. I'm like, we'll say 60%. I actually think it is 60%. I'm gonna try and listen to the audiobook a little bit this morning on my way to work. However, I find that listening to audiobooks in the morning just kind of can make me really tired. So I can do it for like the first half of my commute and then it's like, no. So I'm gonna try and listen to a little bit of that. It's finally getting good. However, I will still say, I prefer the TV show. And I think that's because I saw the TV show first. Had I read the book first, I don't know which I would prefer, because obviously that didn't happen. But because I've seen the TV show first, I feel like the TV almost flushed out some more plot lines, but maybe I'm just thinking that because I'm in the perspective of the TV show and the way the plot lines are set up in the book is different. That's kind of my morning update. Since this tripod is being a pain in my neck, I'm gonna put it away. So I'll talk to you when I have another update or something, I don't know. Hi friends, I have eyelashes, I promise. I do, I swear. They're short. I do have them though. I am on my way to Whitney's. It's only 5:54 p.m. but as you can see, it's basically dark out. And you're getting the lovely brake lights as my lighting for this clip. So I'm on my way to Whitney's. I had an okay day at work today. Work has been super slow for me lately in the sense that I just don't ever have anything to do. Today, I think I saved like 3 PDFs and that was like it. Which, I mean, it works out because I got to read a lot, meaning that I finished the audiobook of Bridgerton today. So there's your reading update. I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars. If you've seen the show Bridgerton, you might know what I'm referring to. If you don't, this clip is gonna contain spoilers. There's the rape scene that happens in the book, as it does in the TV show. However, I would argue it's worse in the book. So if that was like something that really deterred you in the TV show and you just like, if that's something really triggering to you, I'm not gonna say don't read this book, but like I would caution you in reading this book just because like it was bad in the show, it was worse in the book. Aside from that, as just a general feeling about the book, I think I mentioned this morning. I kept comparing it to the TV show, and I liked certain plot points in the TV show more. So I think it's kind of like the same thing as when you read the book first and then you go see a movie, you're gonna think the book is better. I think it's a lot of the time like which one you experience first because you're familiar with that story. And a lot of the time, actually pretty much all of the time, the adaptation is never going to be the same as the book. But if you watch the adaptation first, or multiple times like I have. I've seen Bridgerton season 1 3 times now. You're just not as fond of the original source. I gave it 3 stars. So like, it wasn't bad. I still enjoyed the book. I still enjoyed my time reading it, aside from that one scene. But you know, it was what it was. It was fine. I have a lot of hope for the books in like later in the series. So next up is Anthony's book. Is it Anthony or Antony? Like, is the T, is the, ooh, that car, those cars just ran a red light in front of a cop. I'm gonna say Anthony. Anthony's book is next, and I'm excited about that one because I didn't like the show as much. I just didn't think they had that much chemistry, and like it felt forced, and everyone was talking about like the tension, and I felt no tension. So I'm really looking forward to the book in hopes that it can deliver that tension, that enemies to lovers, if it's enemies to lovers. And then I'm really looking forward to the rest of the books in the series. All that to say, that concludes this update about Bridgerton. I didn't really start anything else while I was at work. I just kind of listened to Midnights by Taylor Swift, so that's what I'm doing. But I'm on my way to Whitney's. I gotta pick up pizza, I gotta drop off library books, I gotta pick up an order from Ulta, and I gotta be there in 30 minutes. So let's see how I do. Ooh, not this being blurry. Oh well, the clip's over anyways.